Hello everyone, it's DA here with the Roundup. This is where I clear up some things daily, answer a lot of questions from the community, and push things to the limit. The first one is going to be about the Railjacks replacing the Lisette. This is what a lot of people are now calling the Lisette 2.0. The devs confirmed on the previous dev stream that you will be able to use the Railjack solo, so that is a great news for a lot of people who are concerned about team play. Some of us just want to do things solo. Now, you will also be able to upgrade the ship, build and install different stations, including a turret inside and out. So I guess that will also cover the frequent requirement for another crewmate, since you have something that will be on the gunner. The devs even put it like this. They said this is basically going to be like No Man's Sky, FTL, and Sea of Thieves being put together with that juicy Warframe flavor. Of course, they did not put the word juicy in there, but you know what, that is my own touch. And I'll even add one to it. I will say it even has a little bit of a Mass Effect to that list as well. So, does this mean you will no longer use your regular Lisette or have a use for it? Well, the answer is going to be not really. If you guys remember, once you get on the Scimitar or once you get it, you can choose your primary ship, and I think that's what a lot of people are thinking in this case, but that will not always work that way. DE confirmed on the previous stream that the Railjack has a cargo bay including multiple rooms, so there is a big chance that the cargo bay is going to be where you will park your regular Lisette. The Railjack is going to be for tougher missions or orbital strikes, while the regular Lisette will be for your regular or low level missions, so I can already see the good use for that. DE also mentioned that they are developing multiple uses for the Railjack as well. They talked about scouting missions to derelict zones, they even talked about patrol missions around the system, and what I'm trying to say is that there are going to be so many uses for the Railjack that you might not even worry about getting out of it, so that is the beautiful thing about it, and you can see the Railjack as an upgrade as well. Now, moving on to the next one. A user by the name Lord Wyvern asked about the potential of using Titania in Eidolon hunts and the viability of the Warframe on Venus. And of course, they are talking about the directions when it comes to lore aspect of the Warframe itself. My answer is going to be yes, you can use Titania in Eidolon hunts. However, it's going to be a little bit tricky. I have killed and soloed the terror list with every single Warframe in the game, but most of them seem to have this thing where they tend to fall short when you begin the next phases of the Eidolon hunts. They are either too squishy, low health, low shields, low armor, or they will end up taking longer than usual because they cannot deal a lot of damage. We live in a world of metas, and as long as one exists, best believe players will find it and they will stick to that formula, they will stick to that Warframe because that is what gets the job done. So, my lord, chances are you will not be accepted into an Eidolon hunt if you pick Titania. I'm sorry about that, but that's just what is going on right now. Now, as far as Venus is concerned, Titania and the rest of the flying frames will become almost useless in their mobility phase. Archwings are faster and more viable than both Zephyr and Titania put together. DE also promised to remove the charge-based system from the Archwing deployment, so there are basically no reason to fly with Zephyr or fly with Titania. And the mobility of the K drives even make things a lot better. It's all down to the damage and CC for both frames. Zephyr will be in a better spot than Titania when it comes to damage, but also remember, Titania is also on the block for a rework, so you never know, she could be given more DPS, they may rework the entire ability set, so you know what, all we just have to do is have faith in DE. Lastly, a lot of people have been asking about this. They want to know my opinion and how I think we might be able to defeat the Orb Mother on Venus. I can say that after watching the tapes, I have narrowed it down. When I looked at the Deathstream gameplay, I noticed something peculiar. I noticed that the giant spider has shields and health bar on each leg. This means that we will have to strip the spider of any shields and armor, then we would have to take the legs out one by one, basically like what we do with the Eidolons. Our biggest challenge will probably be the ability to nullify the Warframe and the ability to stun players, call for orbital strikes or other reinforcement, and become invisible because that is one of the things that the spiders can do. There are also different variations and different sizes of the spiders, so it wouldn't just be you fighting just one. So you might as well start putting some format on your sniper rifles or your shotguns because you're going to need it. For a lot of you guys out there who uses the Lanka of the Opticore, well, you might want to start building for Toxin or something like that. Now, I also think that the operators might be quite useful in this hunt, but let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. Well, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video of the DA Roundup. Expect the next episode tomorrow, and I hope I covered enough of this. And also feel free to ask more questions. If I find it well structured, I will be able to add it to the list and also bring you guys that episode tomorrow. Thanks for watching this video. Hope you guys like it. I'll see you in the next one.